very warm welcome to our very first G&T for MND event. I'm Morag McGowan, Corporate Partnerships Manager, and on behalf of the fundraising and comms teams, I would like to take this opportunity to say a massive thank you for your support at this event and raising vital funds. It's really difficult times right now, and those living with MND in Scotland need our support more than ever. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank our corporate partner, Sumaiyah Brothers, for their amazing support by providing miniatures for all our hosts, an exclusive gin hamper for our prize draw, and items for our online auction. The fundraising landscape has changed dramatically, and it's really challenging times right now. Without the kindness and support from people like yourselves, families would have to face MND alone, and that is unthinkable. We really hope that your event is fun, creative, and you refer to the fundraising pack for ideas. Remember to share your pictures and tag MND Scotland, and also remember that there's a competition for the best cocktail pose, and you could win a bottle of Beefeater 24 gin. Also remind your guests that the prize draw is open until 10 p.m. on Sunday the 4th, along with the online auction. Please do share with your networks as well, as this is a brilliant way to raise vital funds for MND Scotland. Remember to drink responsibly and follow our responsible host guidelines. And I'd now like to introduce you to Sumaiyah Edwards, who is Global Brand Ambassador for Beefeater Gin, and she is now going to run an exclusive gin masterclass. And all it leaves for me to say is thank you for making a difference. It really means a great deal, and we couldn't do what we do without you. Have a great event. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sumaiyah Edwards and I'm the Global Brand Ambassador for Beefeater Gin, and welcome to a G&T for NMD. Now, NMD Scotland is Sumaiyah Brothers Charity of the Year, which is really exciting. So I'm going to be telling you a little bit about Beefeater Gin, the world's most awarded gin. This year, Beefeater Gin is celebrating a 200-year distilling heritage, which is why we have 1820 right here on the bottle. Every single drop of Beefeater Gin is made here in London and is overseen by our master distiller, Desmond Payne, who is the most experienced master distiller in the world with over 50 years worth of experience. A couple of years ago, Desmond was actually awarded an MBE from the Queen for his services to the world of gin. Now, every single bottle of Beefeater Gin has 9 key botanicals in it. That is the recipe that was created by our founder. And we use what's called a steeping process. So we add our botanicals into the pot still with neutral alcohol and water, and we allow that to marinate for 24 hours before we switch on our pot stills. And as a result, after we distill the gin, we end up with Beefeater Gin. The flavor is complex, it's robust, and it has those classic juniper and citrus notes. And of course, for a gin to be a gin, it must have juniper berries in it. All the Beefeaters in our range, including Beefeater 24 and Pink Strawberry right behind me, still have the same 9 botanicals in them, but with something added to it. Beefeater 24 has also got Japanese sencha tea, Chinese green tea, and grapefruit peel, whereas Beefeater Pink Strawberry is the same 9 botanicals as Beefeater London Dry, with the addition of a natural strawberry flavor, all going through that same 24-hour steeping process pre-distillation. It's an impressive range, and it's an incredibly impressive portfolio. Absolutely love it, and it's wonderful in cocktails. For cocktail recommendations, you can head over to the Beefeater Gin website and find lots of inspiration there. Of course, it works beautifully in a gin and tonic. With Beefeater London Dry, I always recommend with tonic a slice of orange and a slice of lemon, because those are 2 of the botanicals that we find in our gin. But for you, I am recommending a Beefeater Spritz. It's super easy, it's super delicious, and you can make it at home. All you need is 40 milliliters of Beefeater London Dry Gin. You need 10 milliliters of your choice of elderflower cordial. You need roughly 100 milliliters of your choice of champagne, sparkling wine, or Prosecco, and then you can top that up with either sparkling water or soda water, and then you garnish it with a little lemon wheel. I'm going to quickly make one for you just so you can see exactly how to make it. Right, so like I said, this is very easy to make. Ideally, if you have a jigger at home, that'll be very helpful for measurements, but if you don't, you can use tablespoons or an espresso cup, whatever you have at home, no problem whatsoever. Of course, you need your choice of glass, which would be a white wine glass or a spritz glass, and then a spoon to give the cocktail a mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with 40 mils of my Beefeater London Dry Gin. I'm going to pour that into my jigger, make sure I have an accurate measurement, and then just pop it into the glass. Then I'm going to add my 10 milliliters of elderflower cordial. And then what I'm going to do is just add 100 mils of your sparkling wine or champagne to the glass. This gives a cocktail a lovely, effervescence. And then what I'm going to do is top that up all the way with some good quality ice. Keep that drink nice and cold for as long as possible. I always think the more ice the better, because then the slower the dilution. And then finally what you do before you garnish is just top that up with your choice of soda water or sparkling water. Now I'm going to give that a nice stir, otherwise that first sip you have will just taste like the sparkling water or soda water, so make sure that that Beefeater gin, that elderflower, and then that sparkling wine is immersed together. Then finally, to garnish, I'm going to cut myself a wheel of fresh lemon. If you have some mint at home, definitely add some of that and just pop that in your glass. And there you have it. That is your Beefeater Spritz. If you decide to make this at home, which I hope you do, please be sure to tag @MND Scotland. Now cheers, enjoy responsibly, and I hope you enjoyed a G&T